Hello and welcome to Reel Me In: a movie podcast where you didn't really ask for it, but hey, I'm gonna give it to you anyways. It's kind of like when you're taking a road trip with your buddies and your friend's sitting in the passenger seat and you're sitting in the seat behind him and he rolls down the window and he starts sleeping and you have your window rolled down and you're sleeping and your friend in the passenger seat starts sleeping and his mouth is open, he starts drooling and the wind just like picks up and it takes his spit and like slams it like over to your window and hits you in the face. And you're pretty much, you just have to deal with it. You know, you got to wipe it off. You got to deal with it. You got to yell at your friend and you just got to laugh about it. So I just compared my show to spit being hit in your face by a road trip. So this podcast is basically we talk about anything, everything, and well, anything about movies. And this week's episode, since this is a movie podcast, this is pretty much expected, but we're going to be talking about the Oscars and the nominations and what I think are for sure locks and maybe upsets. I don't know. The Oscars always just seem to pick favorites, and that's what usually wins. All right, so I'm basically just going to do the adapted screenplay, original screenplay, all the major acting categories, foreign film, animated film, and of course, best director and best picture. So let's get this started. All right, so I'm going to start with best foreign language film, and we have The Broken Circle Breakdown from Belgium, The Missing Picture from Cambodia, The Hunt from Denmark, which I heard was really good, The Great Beauty from Italy, and Omar from Palestine. Where in the hell is Blue is the Warmest Color? I don't know if you guys have seen Blue is the Warmest Color, but it's a fantastic French film on love and relationships. And it follows the main character, and she has a lesbian relationship with someone. And that's probably why the Academy didn't pick for it, because they're a bunch of 8-year-old white guys that don't like that. I'm kidding. It's pretty diverse, but when you don't put it on there, it raises red flags as to why they didn't put it on there. And they didn't put it on there because of the graphic sex scenes. But if you haven't seen Blue is the Warmest Color, go see that one, because that one should have won. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen any of these, so maybe The Hunt, because I heard really good things about it, and it's on my Netflix queue, so I will definitely check that out. But that's my pick. I can't really comment on it anymore because I haven't seen it. All right, best animated feature, we have The Croods, Despicable Me Dos, Ernest and Celestine, Frozen, and The Wind Rises. Now, I've seen Croods, Despicable Me 2, and Frozen. I've not seen The Wind Rises, which I heard. See, my grammar is slipping. But I heard The Wind Rises was really good, and I've never even heard of Ernest and Celestine. I've never seen it, so I can't really comment on it, but the three I have seen, Frozen, Despicable Me 2, and The Croods. Oh, man. The Croods was really, really animated well. Like, in terms of just the landscape and the environments and the people, like, it looked really, really well. Despicable Me 2 was more of a popcorn flick, and then Frozen was, I guess that was the better out of the three. Because Frozen was pretty much like the renaissance of Disney. Because, they came out with Tangled back in 2011, Wreck-It Ralph from last year, and now Frozen. They're just on a roll, and that's the crowd favorite. I would say Frozen would win it. The upset for this one would be The Wind Rises, just because I've heard great things about it. And I haven't, like I said, I've not seen it, but I've heard great things. That would be my upset. All right, now that we can get into the more meatier ones, because I've seen most of these now. All right, so best adapted screenplay. We have Before Midnight, Captain Phillips, 12 Years a Slave, Wolf of Wall Street, and Philomena. Before Midnight is a great addition to the Before trilogy, and if you guys have ever heard me talk about it, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight, it's one of the best set of films I've ever seen. It's just a fantastic look at relationships and how they progress through time. Captain Phillips I did not see, so that's my take on that. Uh, yeah, 12 Years a Slave. Fantastic screenplay. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. We'll get into the other categories for that one later. Philomena was a very good surprise. When I walked out of the movie, I looked pretty much around looking for my car because I forgot what it was because I was in such a trance from seeing the movie. It was like a perfect movie. I didn't see any problem with it. I literally walked out going, that was a nice movie. I like that. And then The Wolf of Wall Street. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my pick to win Wolf for Best Adapted. It was such a great screenplay. Like, I've never read the book, but dear God, the way that whole movie was structured in terms of its script and like dialogue and stuff, it was so fast paced. It was snappy. It just kept your attention. It was engaging. Wolf of Wall Street's my pick, but it's probably going to go to 12 Years a Slave. And then Wall Street would actually be my upset as well. But I want Wall Street to win because that was a badass script. If you guys have seen Wolf of Wall Street. If you haven't, what are you doing? You need to go see it. You need to go see Leonardo DiCaprio to pretty much get high on drugs, have sex with women, do cocaine, and have a red candle up his butt. All right. Best Original Screenplay. We have American Hustle, Blue Jasmine, Her, Nebraska, and Dallas Buyers Club. I actually just got back from Nebraska, and it was a very good movie, so I can actually comment on that one. Sorry, guys, my voice is giving out, but I guess it's good for you because my voice going on for 30 minutes has got to be killing a bunch of rabbits somewhere. I'm sure that's a myth. I'm sure it's like something that someone came up with. Like if you hear Chase Lee's voice for a long time, I'm sure a bunch of rabbits die or something. American Hustle. Yeah, it was an energetic script, but it was just kind of okay. It was just good, you know? It wasn't like blowing my mind. Blue Jasmine was really good. Woody Allen's movie. He's always been a favorite. I liked Midnight in Paris. That was a fantastic Woody Allen movie. Blue Jasmine was great too. Her from Spike Jonze. That was such a great movie, and the script was just fantastic because it just oozed of originality and a lot of heart to something that's just really creepy. Nebraska, like I said, just got back from seeing it. It was a very good script. I loved all the dialogue between just pretty much everyone. It felt very, very natural, and that's what I really liked about Nebraska. Dallas Buyers Club was a good script, but I'm not going to lie, that movie was basically praised for his acting. I love Dallas Buyers Club, but the acting is what really sold that movie, just speaking the truth. What I want to win, I want Her to win because that, to me, was just it was a perfect script. I loved it. What's going to win? I think Her will win this. If there's an upset, probably American Hustle. I'm not going to lie. The Academy is probably going to give it some love. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Blue Jasmine, maybe. But Her's definitely got the lock on this, I think. And American Hustle and Blue Jasmine probably got an upset. All right. Best Achievement in Directing. All righty. Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity. Steve McQueen for 12 Years a Slave. David O. Russell for American Hustle. Say that 5 times fast and look like an idiot. David O. Russell for American Hustle. I don't know why I said it like that. Martin Scorsese for The Wolf of Wall Street and Alexander Payne for Nebraska. Okay. Alfonso Cuarón's going to get this. He has to. Gravity was such an amazing movie, visually and technologically. He did stuff that you have not seen before. And that, to me, just shows very good confidence in the director. And he's got to win it. Like, I would be very dumbfounded if Alfonso Cuarón did not win for Gravity for directing. Quite frankly, I think that's the only thing that's going to win, but we'll get to that later. Steve McQueen from 12 Years a Slave has the upset, as well as Martin Scorsese. I think it's very possible Martin Scorsese could win it. There's no guarantee because the Academy hated Wolf of Wall Street. I guess they just don't like sex or anything good. So Scorsese and Steve McQueen would probably be the upset, but I think it's going to be Alfonso Cuarón. If not, the second best option that's really close is probably going to be Steve McQueen for 12 Years a Slave. It's a tough one, man. But I think they'll give it to Alfonso simply because Gravity on a technical level is just outstanding. So yes, moving on. All right, so best performance by an actress in a supporting role. We have Sally Hawkins for Blue Jasmine, Julia Roberts for August Osage County. I want to say Orange County. Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave, Jennifer Lawrence for American Hustle, and June Squibb for Nebraska. Okay. Jennifer Lawrence is a very likable actress. She's a very good actress. I think that she is good. I don't think she should have won last year for Silver Linings Playbook. I also don't think she should have been nominated for this role. Like I said, American Hustle is good, but it's not great, and I don't understand why it's getting so much praise. I don't think Jennifer Lawrence should have been nominated, period. I think the Academy just loves her so much that they have to give her one. But see, I can't bash her because I love her. Like, I as an actress, like, I think that she's a good actress. It's just all the stuff she's won so far and been nominated for, I don't think she deserves it. But that's just me, though. June Squibb in Nebraska was... she was so funny in that role. Like I said, I just got back from seeing it, so I still laugh at some of her parts. Julia Roberts from August, Orange County, Osage County, whatever. I didn't see it, so I can't comment. Sally Hawkins from Blue Jasmine. She was really good in it. I really liked her role, but Cate Blanchett was obviously the person people remember the most. I think who I want to win is Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave. What she did in that role, you just felt so just sad for her the entire time because she got like abused physically, sexually, just tormented, and it was just very hard to watch. I think that she deserves it out of everyone on that list. Unfortunately, the Academy's probably going to give it to Jennifer Lawrence. I don't want that to happen, but it's probably going to happen. I want Lupita Nyong'o to win. Jennifer Lawrence would be an upset, as well as I don't know. They might give it to June Squibb or Sally Hawkins. That would be interesting. But my pick is Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave. Upset J-Law. Okay. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role. Barkhad Abdi for Captain Phillips. Bradley Cooper for American Hustle. The Wolf of Wall Street. Jonah Hill. Yeah. He's been nominated twice, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Fassbender for 12 Years a Slave, and Jared Leto for Dallas Buyers Club. I don't even need to get into this category because I would be honest, Jared Leto is going to win this. He's won every single award so far, from the SAG Awards, from the Producers Guild's Awards, Golden Globe. The guy's on fire right now. He's going to win this. Who I want to win? I want Fassbender to win. Michael Fassbender, 12 Years a Slave, was the equivalent to a dirty sock that just smelled bad. It's like it was in front of you. You can smell the stench. You can look at it. It just looks nasty and disgusting. You want to get it the fuck away from you as fast as possible. Fassbender was a disgusting fucking cretin of a human being. His character was so nasty in that movie. And that's why I think he should win it. He portrayed a character that was just so unlikable, and yeah, and that probably negates what I'm saying, but he did such a good job in the role, he should get it. But Jared Leto in Dallas Buyers Club playing a tranny, not a tranny, a cross-dresser, sorry. Sorry, as you can tell, I get those two mixed up. So sorry to all the trannies listening, which is like what, one and a half of you, 1.5. Yeah. So Jonah Hill for The Wolf of Wall Street. Okay. In 2008, when Superbad came out, did you ever think to yourself, hey, that guy's going to be nominated for 2 Oscars. Nope, you didn't. And guess what? He is. Bradley Cooper in American Hustle. Yeah, he was good and he was okay. Never saw Captain Phillips. Sorry, that's one of the only ones I didn't see besides August. But I heard Barkov was good in it. I want Michael Fassbender to win. Jared Leto was going to win. And an upset would probably be Fassbender or Jonah Hill. If they give it to Barkov Abdi, I would be pretty happy. I'd be like, dude, this guy was a limo driver. Like literally a week before he was probably shooting. And look, now he's nominated for an Oscar. Your story doesn't get any better than that. So Jared Leto is going to win. I want Fassbender to win, and Fassbender would be the upset or Jonah Hill. Best performance by an actress in a leading role. We have Amy Adams for American Hustle, Cate Blanchett for Blue Jasmine, Sandra Bullock for Gravity, Judi Dench for Philomena, and Meryl Streep for August, Orange, Osage, Sage County. American Hustle for Amy Adams. She was good in it. Like I said, guys, the movie was good. It's getting way too much praise. Just calm that down a little bit. Amy Adams was fine. Cate Blanchett was so great in Blue Jasmine. Sandra Bullock for Gravity, she was good in it, but it's not Academy Award nominated worthy. Judi Dench was great in Philomena, and I never saw August, so sorry, but it's Meryl Streep. She could probably wake up from her deep night sleep and probably get an Oscar. I mean, Cate Blanchett's going to win. I'm going to be honest with you guys for Blue Jasmine. But an upset? That's tough. They might give it to Amy Adams or Meryl Streep, probably. Judi Dench would be a nice surprise. Because, like I said, Philomena was like a near perfect movie. Like, I didn't find anything wrong with it. So I guess it would be a perfect movie, so not near perfect. I'm an idiot. It's late. Whatever. We're all in this together. It's okay. We're all friends here. I think Cate Blanchett's got a lock for Blue Jasmine. Like I said, upset Amy Adams or Meryl Streep, but Judi Dench would be a nice surprise. If Sandra Bullock wins it for Gravity, I'm going to be very shocked. I'm sorry. Like I said, she was good in the movie, but because it does. Okay, listen, you can't dog on her too much because it does take talent to be in front of a green screen and imagine you are somewhere doing it. So I do give her props for doing that. Just please don't win. So I think Cate Blanchett's got a lock. Best performance by an actor in a leading role. Holy crap. I'm just... Okay. Christian Bale for American Hustle, Bruce Dern for Nebraska, Leo DiCaprio for Wolf of Wall Street, Chiwetel Ejiofor for 12 Years a Slave, and Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club. Matthew McConaughey has been the frontrunner for the Golden Globes, the SAG Awards, and the Producer Guild Awards for Dallas Buyers Club. I think he's going to win it. Hands down. The guy looks like a toothpick, but regardless of his weight loss, he did a fantastic job. Great performance. This one's a tough one. First of all, I want to say Christian Bale shouldn't even be in there for American Hustle. You know who should be in there? Joaquin motherfucking Phoenix. I am sorry, but he is in every single frame of Her. Okay? Every single frame of the movie Her. And he does a kick-ass job at it. Like, he needs to be in that category. Take Christian Bale out. Put him in there. Okay? Do a little alley-oop. Do a little switcheroo. Do whatever you have to do, Academy. Put Phoenix in there. Dear God. Bruce Dern, like I said, Assault Nebraska. He deserves that nomination. I thought it was a very good performance. Leonardo DiCaprio for The Wolf of Wall Street. Gave one of the best comedic performances I've seen all year. Personally, he'd be my pick if I was running the Academy. But then again, I'd probably put like the worst movies of Best Picture for the year, or probably movies that no one really cares about. My picks for Leo: Matthew McConaughey is going to win Best Actor for Dallas Buyers Club. An upset would be Chiwetel Ejiofor for 12 Years a Slave, or I'm going to go ahead and say Bruce Dern would be an upset as well. I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio is going to get it just because of the controversy behind it. However, if he does get it, I'm going to have a smile on my face so big, people are going to think I'm related to the Joker. But I think Matthew McConaughey's got this. Like I said, Chiwetel Ejiofor or Bruce Dern would be upsets. Leonardo DiCaprio's not going to win, but I want him to. But Matthew McConaughey still is awesome. Like, every movie he's done this year, or 2013, the guy's on fire, okay? And, like, I cannot wait for everything else that he does. Alright, then Best Picture, ladies and gentlemen. We have American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, 12 Years a Slave, and The Wolf of Wall Street. What I want to win? I want Her to win. I think Her deserves it, and Spike Jonze did an incredible job with it, but it's not going to. I think this is a three-way tie between 12 Years a Slave, Gravity, and Dallas Buyers Club. Philomena and Nebraska were good, and American Hustle was good, but they're out of the running. Captain Phillips did not see, so sorry, that's the only one I did not see. I think 12 Years a Slave is going to win it because it's won everything else so far as in terms of other awards. However, ladies and gentlemen, there was a tie at the Producers Guild for Best Picture between 12 Years a Slave and Gravity. I've never seen that before where they tie on Best Picture. What? Well, okay. To me, that tells me like this whole award show is going to be unpredictable so much. Like a tie for Best Picture. Anyways, I think those are going to be in the running. The Wolf of Wall Street would be a very interesting choice, and that would be my second pick after Her to win it. Like, I want Her to win so bad, but it's not going to. I want Wolf of Wall Street to win it as well so bad, but it's not going to. Tie between 12 Years a Slave, Gravity, and Dallas Buyers Club. To be honest with you, 12 Years a Slave has got this. The upset would be Gravity. I'm trying to think of a third upset because it's not Dallas Buyers Club, even though it was a fantastic movie. I don't know. I don't think American Hustle has a chance. And Nebraska was good, but I don't think it has a chance either. I don't know. I think 12 Years a Slave is going to win it. The upsets would be Gravity. I'm going to say Wolf of Wall Street. I think the Wolf of Wall Street will be a very, very light upset. But if it won, dear God, that would be fantastic. So that's my picks and what I think is going to win, what I think the upsets are for the main categories for the Oscars 2014. And the broadcast is on Sunday, March 2nd at 5:30 Pacific time, which for here in Texas, that would be 7:30 p.m. On the East Coast, that would be 8:30. All right, guys. We're going to go down the box office numbers for the weekend, for the MLK weekend, the Milk weekend, also known as Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Number 5 was Frozen. That thing is still going, and it's got $332 million domestically. Dear God. It got $11 million this week. Number 4 was a new one, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit at 15.5, and its budget was 60, so it's got a ways to go. Another new one, The Nut Job. Why, America? Why? Gross was $19.4 million, and its budget was 42. Sure, I'll make it back. Lone Survivor was the winner from last week, and it is second place this week. $22 million, and it's up to $72 million so far with its budget at 40. So just around the $80 million mark, it'll break even. So that's good because the movie was fantastic. And number 1, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen, is the next Best Picture nominated movie, Ride Along. Came in at number 1, $41 million. Ride Along, really? Its budget was 25. Come on, people. It almost made its money back. It's almost about to break even. Oh, dear Lord. Anyways, that's your box office results for the weekend. Go see some better movies, please. Go see all the Oscar-nominated ones. So that would be American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, 12 Years a Slave, and The Wolf of Wall Street. If you have not seen any of those, start watching them. Do not give your money to Ride Along with The Nut Job or Devil's Dick Do. I'm going to call it The Devil's Dick Do. The Triple D. God, that looks terrible. That came in 7th. And they came out this week as well with $8 million. Budget was 7. Fuck me, those movies are so cheap. Yep, that's about it. I was just looking at the box office list. But I want to thank you guys for joining me on this Sunday night for another episode of Reel Me In, a movie podcast. If you would like to follow me on this, Spreaker is Spreaker.com, user Real Chase Lee. You want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Real Chase Lee, REEL, Chase Lee, all one word. YouTube is youtube.com slash capital S, lowercase HABOOTNIK, 75 as in the number. Facebook is facebook.com slash real reviews with Chase Lee. Give me a like, comment on anything that I talked about today in terms of the Oscars and what you think is going to win, what you want to win, what you think some upsets are. I want to hear your answers. Throw them my way, and I would like to have a discussion. But like I said, thank you guys for joining, and tune in, what is it, next week's the 27th? Yeah, I'll have a show that weekend. Don't know what it'll be over. I'll pick something. But yeah, like I said, thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you guys later, and stay real. Oh yeah, real quick, by the way, I saw Nebraska, fantastic movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. Go see that one as well. Okay, bye.